Hey, Gate City Picker Paul here again. Going to share with you a local pickup off of Craigslist. Okay, so I'm going to share with you something I found on Craigslist. If you're new to the channel, my name is Paul. I am the Gate City Picker. What I do is I buy things, resell things from garage sales, thrift stores, buy things off of local apps, Facebook Marketplace, offer up, Craigslist, things like that, and I turn around and resell them for profit. What I'm going to share with you is something I found on Craigslist, something that I don't really know all that much about, but I did a little, with a little bit of research, got some information from the seller, did a little research with the information he gave me, and I knew it was a great deal to get into, and I'm going to show you what it is. Okay, what I bought is a green mesh. No, I'm just kidding. Drum roll, please. What I got is a box full of vacuum tubes. Now, if you don't know what vacuum tubes are, these came in old radios, stereos, amplifiers, things from back in the day, things that are older than me, even some sort of transistors, two-way radios, things like that. And so I got this big old box. I paid $10 for this whole box. If you look here, I'll put up the little short text exchange that I made with the guy. Originally, it was posted on Craigslist for $25. I sent him a message, and he dropped the price, as you can see on the text message, to $10 right off the bat. So I got a little information from him about him, and I started to look at some up. Like this one here, hey, coincidentally, this one here sells for about, I think it was $10 by itself. And then there's another one in here. I don't know if it's this one, but there was another one in here that was $15 by itself. So if I sell just those two out on their own, I've already made my money back, and then somehow doubled it as well, and then I got the rest. So I actually don't know how many are in here, so let's go through them together. Okay, so this is what I got here. Like I said, I've got a bunch of these. I'm not sure exactly how many they are, but they're pretty easy to look up. Most of them come with a name right here, and then whatever, I believe this is the wattage, or maybe even, I don't want to say frequency, that's not the right word, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it's called, is the wattage. So you just want to look up the maker and the number, and I'll put a few up that I kind of looked up already, just to kind of give you an idea of how much or what we're looking at here. It may not match up to the one I'm showing you, but it'll just kind of give you an idea of what these things, what kind of value these things have. I'm trying to keep it out of this little spot right here. I still have that scratch on my lens, and one of these days I'll get around to fixing it or getting a new camera. I don't know yet. So, again, there's an RCA one. RCA made made a bunch of radios, all kinds of different radios. And so let's get these out and see how many we have. Alright, so here it is. Here's the whole lot of them that I got right here. I'll go through just a few of them with you, kind of show you what they look like, what they are. I did do a little looking this evening while I was kind of going through these. I've actually had these for about a day or so. I hadn't done anything with them, and then had some time today to kind of go through them. I don't believe, sadly, that there are any doubles. I think they're all they're all different. There's not one that are the same. Now a lot of them look the same, but you look these back ends here, they look quite different from each other. So they may look the same, but how they plug in and what they're for is different. So so there's no doubles. And so we've got, what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, we got about 49, 50 of them or so. I'm sure I miscounted one or two. I'll count them up again. So what can you do with these? How could you sell these? Well, you could lot them up or put them up one at a time. These little small ones go for, $7, $8 a piece. The bigger ones might go for a little bit more. Again, another smaller one, it might actually be a little more rare or harder to find, so it might go for a little bit more. Again, I haven't looked each and every single one of these up, but I've looked about 10 of them up or so. On average, they go from anywhere from about $12 to $18 a piece. So, is it worth making a listing for each and every single one of them? To me, that is just way too much time and effort for, I don't want to say a little profit, but it's a long-term profit. They're long tail items. So what I did do is I looked for lots, and specifically for untested lots. And I'll throw some screenshots up here to show you what they look like. And I think that's a much better opportunity than to try and sell them one at a time, because then I have to deal with bubble wrapping each individual one, finding a box small enough for it, packaging it up, and take the risk that the postal service or FedEx, whoever I send it with, doesn't damage it on the way there. I'd much rather bubble wrap them, in a bulk way, and then put them in a box and sell them as a lot. But then I also started to look again on the local stuff, and I found this ad right here where somebody locally is buying them. Now, where this person is, they're not about 20, 25, maybe even a half hour on a bad day drive away from me. So what I'll probably do is take a few snapshots of these and send them some pictures and say, hey, would you be interested in buying this lot? What am I going to ask for it? I don't know. I paid $10 for it, so I think at least going to double my money, but it's not good enough. I'm probably going to send the guy an offer, say, hey, I got all these untested, and I'll probably maybe throw a $75 price on him, and maybe he'll beat me down to anywhere between $40 and $50, and I'll take it, and that's just a quick flip, money right back into my pocket, right back into our business, and moving on to the next deal. But I just thought these things were unique enough to show you, something different, something unique, other than, a pair of shoes, or maybe a baseball bat, or, some sort of a figurine or toy, or, combo DVD VCR player, something a little different. If you're the type that likes to sit on long tail items, or likes to look into stuff like this and long term, so like I said, anywhere from $12 to $18, got about 50 of them here. That's a pretty good profit if you're willing to wait that long. But again, sell it quick, quick flip, puts money right back into my pocket. I can find that next deal. Which I did today. I've got another deal that I worked on. I'm going to pick up tomorrow, and I'll probably share that one with you too. So, with that, thanks for watching. Again, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification and all that good stuff, and we'll catch you on our next video.